What up, y'all? X here from Explicit FPV. Had some free time today, and what time is it? 3 o'clock. Yeah, and I'm home early because I don't have a job. My company decided to do a bunch of layoffs, and because I was one of the first or newer people in the building, I was the first one to get the boot in the ass. So I spent most of my day filling out job applications, trying to get myself back out there, and to continue making a living for my family. It's a heavy burden because my wife doesn't work and stuff. So anyway, on a happy bright note, I got a new toy about a month ago and have made a couple videos, but I haven't posted anything about it, what it was, and I've started adding a couple mods to it, and I figured, I'd finally show you guys. I've been wanting to get a GPS drone again for quite some time. I had the unique Q500 Plus, and I was absolutely in love with it, and I missed it. I ain't gonna lie, I missed it a lot. See if I can turn down the color here. There we go. I had to sell it for financial reasons to keep food on the table and stuff, and that was my first real quadcopter. When my wife got her settlement, that's what she bought me for my birthday. It was not a cheap quadcopter, and it was a monster, but it got the job done, and it did it in a fantastic job. So since then, I have been searching and researching, and I came across this thing a year ago when it was new, and the price tag was a little high, of course, and I forgot about it. You just keep going with life, and then about a month ago, I had a good opportunity to get my hands on this guy for a very, very amazing price, and I pulled the trigger on it, and I couldn't be happier. I know it's a pre-made thing, because I've gotten into building and stuff like that, but when it comes to GPS quads and stuff, I'm okay. I'm okay buying something that's got a very reputable name, that has amazing footage, a great gimbal, and a great reliability. When you put a quad out there, especially at distances and stuff, you want it to go where it's supposed to and come back to you when it's supposed to, and this thing has amazing reviews. Its form factor, if I don't get a glare here, was one of my favorite selling points. Let me stand up. I got a big hand, but still, this thing's as big as my hand. I mean, it's absolutely tiny. I've done some small distance tests with it. I can't complain. It goes where it's supposed to. It fights the wind amazingly for something this size. Battery life, I'm getting about 12 minutes. I know a lot of people complain, and as a overall bad thing about the pros and cons was its battery life. But I've got 2 batteries, hopefully 3. Once I get back on my feet again. The videos I shoot, the little short clips, I can get most of what I want in within both batteries, no problem. And experimenting. A lot of the videos do help. There's a guy, I wish I remembered his name. Plan out your video, where you want to shoot, and do all those things before you put it in the air. It saves time on guessing and then going, oh, I'm going to shoot here and shoot here. If you have that all mapped out, boom. So I have no complaints with the battery life. Everything that I've shot, the battery is not an issue. There's a million reviews, so I'm not really going to review it. It does have a 2-axis gimbal. It shoots 1080p, 30 frames a second. The Wondershare editing app will allow me to upscale it to 4K, so I get that out of it. They did not have green. I don't have it handy, do I? No, of course not. Let's see here. I got a little... It came this color, which I love because it's the same color as one of my daughter's eyes. And no complaints. I'm going to end up custom painting this or sending this to my homeboy Quadfather so he can do his magic on it. But, being green, that's no surprise there. Put this back. So I ended up going with the OEM color green. Put that back. Hold on. I bought a vinyl kit, and I did this end of it first, and it fits absolutely amazing. I had no complaints with how it fit. I started on this one. I did the parts on the arms you can see, and did the lower sections, and I ended up removing everything else because I thought it looked tacky as shit. Lines don't meet up, the wrap doesn't stick well, and I cleaned this very well. It's supposed to go around the arms. And then today I actually pulled off right here along. It took away from the quad. I think or drone, excuse me. I think the drone looks amazing with just this little bit on it. I may come up with something else. I don't know. I like messing with my stuff, and I love making it look different and stand out. That's just who I am, and I own that shit. You gotta stand out. You don't want to be just another French fry in the bunch. So let's see what else. It's newer talk, but old school. There's an on-the-go cable that you can plug underneath here. See if I can get it without dropping it. There you go. It's kind of like the Mavic and stuff like that. It has an on-the-go cable and it connects to your phone. I recommend that cable. Switching immediately over to that, the lag is next to nothing for what I've shot. I have not had one skip in the picture going to the phone. And then there's a couple apps I'm researching. And if anybody's watching this that has this, that uses a virtual reality app, I'm gonna buy one of those. Actually, I'm given one of the VR helmet things. I wish it was the Samsung one, but I don't have $60. But your phone goes into it and it becomes VR, and you can fly with it. So you take the on-the-go cable and it plugs into the phone that I'm recording with. And then if you use one of these VR apps, it's supposed to turn it into split screen so you can fly at FPV. For the videos you shoot with this, being higher up in the air, you're not shooting gaps, super fast and stuff like that. So that tiny bit of delay doesn't make a difference. You look around your surroundings, you pick where you're going to shoot, and then you'll be able to do it. So I'm hoping to do that. I know there's like the Google Cardboard and stuff like that. So I got to see if the goggles have a scan thing on the back and it'll work. But there's a couple apps I've been looking out there, and I don't want to spend any money on it. So we'll see if I can find something. What else? I went through and cleaned the desk, reorganized all the drawers and stuff like that. Got all my stuff up there. Gonna organize, gonna hopefully do some flying this weekend with the guys. The leaves are changing, so I would definitely want to get up north, the northwest part of the state, Torrington, in that area, Goshen, and see if I can get some amazing footage. There's a couple graveyards I drove by doing some deliveries last week that would be perfect for that. They are just absolutely stunning, and out there the leaves are much more in the process of changing than they are here. But so stay tuned. I'll be doing some more fun videos with this, but I want to mix it with the FPV stuff. You're bringing it up to a beautiful place and you're showing off the foliage, and then it'll blend into the flips, the rolls, and the crazy stuff that I love doing. But I figured I'd touch base with you guys. I hope everyone's doing well. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know what you guys are up to, your projects. If you live anywhere close to me and there's a good spot for foliage, hit me up, let me know, and I'll send myself. Yeah, I'm going to mail myself out there. But I'll get out there and see if I can fly it, and I'm still work on seeing if there's anybody in this area that wants to get together. We'll do like a group thing and get out and fly together, set up a course. My buddy Nate's dying to start doing some racing or pre-racing, learning how to do gates and tracking and stuff. So we'll be on that game soon. So thanks for spending 8 minutes and 13 seconds with me, and we'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.